If we let this dirtbag live, he'll continue to destroy the entire universe.
Father! We must escape. This is a fight we can't win. He's the legendary Super Saiyan.
Yes, let's make this interesting.
I will kill you all!
So, are you ready to die?
This is Super Warrior of Destruction legendary Super Saiyan Broly. He's a leader for the strength type and a sub-leader for the legendary existent category. He now causes high mass damage to all enemies while raising attack and defense by 50% for 3 turns. He starts the turn with 180% attack and defense and gains an additional 80% attack and defense when performing a super attack. He launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when facing only one enemy, and an additional super when facing more than one enemy. He performs a critical hit against pure or hybrid Saiyan category enemies. He also gains an additional 3 key and 50% attack, and his attacks are guaranteed to hit when facing an enemy whose name includes Goku. He also now has a 7th link being prepared for battle. His Z ability gives 3 key to all legendary existing category allies and an additional 30% to Broly allies. Those are his Super EZA stats. He's going from 19 to 23k attack and from 12 to 14k defense. For his APT, depending on how many of his conditions are active, he should be around 32 to 69 million when facing one enemy and about 40 to 88 million when facing multiple enemies. So yeah, this guy is going to do a lot of damage. At his best with 3 attack stat and when facing a Goku, his super attack is going to hit for 19 million and his second attack for 20 million. All of that with guaranteed crit. As for his defense, it's way less impressive since it's only raw stats and to obviously compensate for all that like crazy offense. But look, at his peak, meaning you super 3 times 2 turns in a row, he's pretty much untouchable post-super. Super EZA Broly stage is going to be pretty much like the AoE phase of Red Zone Broly but turn 1. And dodge won't be disabled, so you'll be able to run Tech Caulifla, so it should be challenging but nothing impossible.
You've handled yourselves well, my sons, but this isn't your fight to finish. Broly is my concern.
Family Kamehameha trio are super easy into turn with unyielding Kamehameha Super Saiyan Gohan King. He now leads all types for Ki plus 3 HP attack and defense for 80% and greatly raised attack for 1 turn on super. He starts the turn with 158% attack and defense and gains an additional 180% attack and 80% defense when performing a super attack. He reduces damage received by 58% when there's a Goten attacking in the same turn. He gains an additional 100% attack and 50% chance to crit when there's a Goku attacking the same turn. He also gains an additional 200% defense when facing a movie boss's category enemy. Now for Goten, his leader skill now gives 30% attack and defense per key spheres obtained, and he now also raises defense on super attack. He starts the turn with 130% attack and defense and then gains an additional 30% attack and defense on super per rainbow key spheres obtained, up to 150% attack and defense. He still changes physical key spheres to rainbow key spheres, but now also gives Ki plus 1 and 20% attack and defense to Goku's family category allies. He has a great chance to dodge when paired with a Gohan and also gets 100% attack and 50% chance to crit when there's a Goku attacking in the same turn. He launches an additional super attack when facing a movie boss's category. So yeah, as you can see, Gohan and Goten are meant to be run together and are going to excel against movie boss's category enemies. I think that's the route that Dokkan should take with Super EZAs, like making them extremely good against like a specific type of enemies or when paired with like specific characters, reducing the chance of them aging out. Like imagine if HL Bardock had like a 50% damage reduction against wicked bloodline enemies. This guy would have aged out, but then he would have been brought back to life with the introduction of the wicked bloodline Red Zone. As for Goku, he now leads all types for HP attack and defense 130% and greatly raised defense for 1 turn on super. He starts the turn with 180% attack and defense and for the first 5 turns from the start of battle has a Scouter, guard all attacks, has guaranteed crits and reduces damage received by 59%. He also gains an additional 180% attack and defense when above 59% HP and an additional 59% attack and defense when performing a super attack. He is also super effective against all types and gains an additional 300% attack against movie boss's category enemies. So yeah, Goku during his first 5 turns is going to be absolutely crazy. He's like a modern version of Hurt Virus Goku. So unlike Gohan and Goten, you'll be able to run this guy alone and he's never going to age in any type of content that doesn't go past 5 turns. Those are their Super EZA stats, and for their Z abilities, I think that it would probably be best to keep the broken Z abilities for like Dokkan Fest Super EZAs. So I just turned their Disables Rampage, passive into like a Z ability, meaning that as long as you have one of them on your team, Rampage will be disabled at all times. Like this could be useful for like a future burst mode or something like